So the next progression is, again, just picking up from the last list. So that last workout screenshot I sent you
Yes.
from before I left, you can, if you want to look back, you can see where you are with this, because this is exactly what we're doing. We're picking up right in the middle where you told me the progressions were.
Okay.
So just for reference, if you want to look at it. Let's start.
Yeah, I do. I still have it on my phone.
Yeah, perfect. Let's start left, because this is, or was at least, the more troublesome one. So we're just going to start with 1 pound again. Let's see. Actually, sorry, we're going to back up and do isos first. So before we add the weight, I'm going to have you just lift this leg and iso it. So, yep, hold right there. Time's running. Let's see how long this fatigues. This one should get a little bit more glute. You might certainly feel hamstring as well, but this is where I want to start feeling more glute. Excuse me. Just like the last one, if we get up to about 30 seconds and it's still cake, we're going to go into myos with the weight. I just wanted to double check.
It's not the hamstring, it's the glute wanting to stay on for that long.
Okay, great. That's what we're working. Fantastic. Okay, rest. So that was about 30 seconds. That got pretty tired.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna test real quick, make sure it didn't break down. So lift the leg, hold. Nope, didn't break it down. Okay, rest. Cool. So even at 30 seconds with a high rate of perceived exertion, it still is stable.
Good.
So we're gonna progress that one. Let's do the same thing on the right. We'll go in 3. Perfect, go. We'll see if we get similar, about 30 seconds-ish. Feeling some glutey stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Do you feel it all the way up? More in the middle?
Right? Yeah, right here.
Cool. Yeah, the whole, fantastic. It's about halfway there already. How we doing?
It's about halfway there.
Okay, good. So it's pretty consistent, at least symmetry-wise.
Yeah, it's starting to shake a little.
Okay, and that's just under 30 seconds. Nice. Okay, lift the leg. We're gonna test. Ready, go. Beautiful, rock solid. Okay, so yeah, definitely progression. Here we go. Ankle weight. There we go. Strap this puppy on. Again, we're still only at 1 pound. Okay. So I want you to think about the glute. I don't care how far the foot gets.
Mm-hmm.
I think conceptually we drive our heel, like we lift the foot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which you're gonna lift your foot if you use your glute no matter what. And in order to do that, you're using glute. But I want you to think about glute. I don't care about the rest of your leg.
Okay.
So myo, use that glute to just lift the leg up and down. Cool. Yeah, and once you get a little max extension here, that's probably far enough. So 1, 2, feeling some glute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all coming from in here. 3. 2 more. You got 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
Starting to fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
1 more, and then you'll hold it up. Okay. And hold. Ready, go. Fantastic. Rest. No recovery needed. At least after
Yay.
5 reps. We can keep going.
The
Yeah.
compound thing.
We could do
Right.
that too, and I'm sure after 2 or 3 sets, or yes, exactly, or even more reps, it would fatigue. But at
Right.
least right away, there's not an immediate need like the knee flexion to wait for 30 seconds
Yay.
before doing it again. So you might just shake it out, okay, and then set 2
Take a good breath.
Yep. and go again. So let's same thing on the left. We'll switch over and see what the right looks like too. Perfect, thank you. Go ahead and drop it. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so same thing here. Whenever you're ready. Good job. 1. And I just want you to start being mindful of how like back extension goes into this as well.
I noticed I was tilting.
Yeah, no, and that's
Fine.
part of it.
Okay.
That's great. Well, maybe not so much the rotation. That's just the way you are on the table,
Mm.
gravitational reactive forces. But I don't want you to change anything about that really. I just want you to be aware how much back is also involved in this hip extension. That 4 already.
Yes. I get a little pinchy here.
Okay. Drive this hip down into the mat. There you go.
That's probably gonna, yeah.
That it?
Yeah.
That got more glute too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just making sure you're not torquing weird.
Okay.
Okay. And then lift and hold. Ready, go. Yep. Rest. Cool. So that didn't fatigue out to break down either.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let's stick with 1 pound on both of these movements as well. You can sit over and flip up if you like. The only flip up, sit up. Well,
No, I know. That's just like me. It's like me. and
Was
you
it
thought you
backwards?
were-
Did
yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
When I say flip, sit over and then flip up, it was
No,
it was
you
flip
just
over and then
sit
sit
right,
up.
sit- yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you said sit over and flip
up. I don't know. I didn't even notice
No,
I
I
said
know,
that.
that's
Yeah.
the point, you don't notice, that's why it's funny, I do that. I do that.
And in my head, I knew exactly what I meant, so
No, I
it didn't
know.
matter
You
what I
didn't hear
said.
it.
Like, yeah, it
Right,
was
well,
so
you
weird.
didn't hear it, yeah.
You didn't hear it. Anything to add to this one?
No,
Okay, just making sure.
I think,
Any verbal notes, comments?
remember to push down the other side so that I'm not
Cool.
tweaked.
If that gets hard, you could maybe put a pillow under the front right here, or a towel and roll it up. Even just for feedback, you'll know if you're pushing into it that
Well,
the
I
rolled
think
up
it
towel
pinches,
would work.
Yeah.
Or it pinches too. But and then the only other thing, if you wanted to get more range on this, you could start hanging your legs off the edge. So that way, instead of starting right like flat and going out, you could start, let's say, like from here
And you're getting further.
and getting more. You're not actually getting more extension because you're not moving any further into extension because this is end range no matter what, but you are starting in more flexion. So you're getting more of the extension movement.
Okay.
Right, you're not gonna go, here's the difference, is starting here and going here versus starting here and going here. The end point is still the same, but it's how much space is traveled.
Okay.
So if you want to, you could start doing something like this a little bit at a time and then eventually get to all the way here. Right, so that'll be something we can work on, is increasing the range. Does that make
Awesome,
sense? So
yes.
the end point doesn't change.
No, but the range, I get that.
Okay.
Totally, yeah.
Cool.